What
Yeah.
Azam will do as well is that he is going to be sending out specific training tasks for you guys to complete because especially for Dr. Schwag students, she wanted us to give you guys some tasks. So Azam will be sending those out by tomorrow, I think, Azam.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'd like you guys to take a look at those
Yeah.
tasks and see how you can go about and
Okay.
completing them. So Azam will do that. Azam, I think you should start the lecture now. And my internet is a bit iffy, so I might be in and out, but please continue the lecture. Okay, Azam?
Okay. You view my screen, everyone?
Yes, yes, we can see your screen. Thank you.
Okay, right. Uh, I think so. Everyone is viewing my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, fine. Okay, first of all, in the recent last two lecture, I also uh, introduced some pipelines regarding the pre-processing of neuroimaging. Now, continue that in the last two lecture, we represent some on-house tool, customized tool, uh, especially for Master Park and PIU students. And further, I am also preparing a customized tool on fMRIprep and Clinica. These are the two top of the art nowadays for neuroimaging perspectives frameworks for the data pre-processing and MRI analysis. Because we are trained our model, especially on Alzheimer perspectives. Alzheimer is also a heart disease regarding the brain, and the other analysis like ASL analysis and other things are also involved regarding the brain. Some people research on tumor and other things. Uh, now, the agenda today, our lecture is that first of all, how we utilize such fMRI tool for data processing and how we can utilize for further analysis for MRI analysis like brain connectivity and other thing ASL analysis of the brain. Now I move forward that. First of all, the fMRIprep is a pre-processing pipeline library built by some European structures. And this library is specially trained on fMRI basis because the fMRI is too much tricky regarding the processing perspectives because the motion um, time slicing and motion streams and other some things are very tricky for when the patient is um, conducting some test on for the fMRI. Some things are not too much clear, and from the analysis purposes, we must pre-process our data, and especially such library is designed for such perspective. Um, First of all, the data available from the scanner is in the format of DICOM. DICOM, the Philips machines and the Signal machines are mostly legacy machines, and new machines also give the output in the form of DICOM. But nowadays, Tesla and other company machine provided both the format, NIfTI and DICOM format. All the processing tools and all the techniques are betterly handled in NIfTI format as regard to DICOM. Because DICOM are the multiple images file, multiple files, collective folder, give you the slice view, your volume view of MRI. But the NIfTI format is just like a zip and just like a collective format, which convert all the DICOMs in one structuralized file. And in case of fMRIprep, the new techniques is available for the analysis is to convert our structure in BID structure. BIDs mean brain imaging data structure. Normally, the people of the KS university are also trained and use the tool like MATLAB and CONN toolbox. CONN toolbox also available for analysis purpose. The CONN is not providing the techniques for data pre-processing. That's why I am building a lab in your university and also providing such pre-processing pipeline through the batch script, and the GUI also provided you. Just give the inputs of your data, and your data is automatically converts in case of DICOM to NIfTI, and after that the pre-processing line pipeline with the help of batch script. I am giving the example of batch script is now because the tool is performing well on Linux environment, and basically all the pipelines um, are designed by the European peoples and in Europe and in a professional way. In the case of cloud environment, the cloud environment, if you some people use the cloud environment, you better know about Docker, because Docker is the container of local container of cloud, which is also deploy for the online clouds like GRE, Google Cloud, Amazon Cloud, and other top of the art clouds. And I also advise you, the people who are not well aware about the Linux, I also prepare a tutorial and I also share you the link, which basic commands for installation of Linux on Windows machine. And if you use directly Linux through the Red Hat, you are going to be a flavor tool. It's also helpful for you for preparing and how to prepare and how to make the batch script and how you utilize such batch script from data processing. Now I move forward. Basically, this is a structure of bit structure. Normally, the structure is not available is in such like format. In bit structure, basically we have two types of categorize the MRI in two types. First is anatomy. You see that the folder is ANAT. ANAT means anatomy. And the second folder is fung. Fung means functional. These are basically the two folders which we categorize over MRI, all the slices in such format. And such format gives us basically two files, a JSON file. JSON file is basically JavaScript scripting notation file, which all the configuration paths of the MRI is available. And the second is ni.gz. Basically, the NI format is in NIfTI format, and GZ Z is zip format of our NIfTI. And you see that the second folder is func folder. Func folder basically also a functional connectivity, a functional analysis of our fMRI. And you see that it's a case of resting MRI. The MRI also fMRI in case of two types, resting state and task base. Basically, these are two categories of the fMRI. And normally the people using the resting state fMRI, and these are the folder. When we convert that in the next lecture in the practical perspective, we also describe that how the things are managed. But in your people case, all the things are available in the batch script. You just run scripts by using GUI, but the basic the technique and basic the hierarchy of the files is too much important, because you must know that how the files are managed and how the files are converted in the backend. Now we move forward that in just such slide, basically it's online tool, bits.narrowimaging.io. A library is available, and you see that we give a DICOM format directory folder, and the folder convert to bit structure. In the left hand side, we have a DICOM directory folder direct, because I mentioned that DICOMs are the multiple collective files. In some cases, the files are 100. In some cases, it depends on the MRI setting. And how the machine is set, how much slices are needed. But in normal case, we have approximately 100 to 150 slices, visible clear slices in the MRI, either MRI or either fMRI. And basically, this is the structure of the left hand in DICOM, and in the right hand, uh, the weight structure. Now we move forward that in your prospectus, because I read the many CVs of students of KSA, and I feel that many students are radiologist graduate, and they are mostly uh, interested on functional region analysis and functional connectivity analysis. Now I select this diagram. Basically, this is brain MRI perspectives. The function, how the functional connectivity analysis methods are done in AI and other things. You see that first of all, the SPM. SPM is a statistical parametric mapping. It's SPM library. Basically, SPM is also a toolkit library in MATLAB, and statistical parametric analysis are also available in CONN toolbox. And second is coherence analysis, and similarly the cross correlation analysis and model या seed based method analysis. And in the left hand side, the blue side, basically we are IT prospectus. The blue sides are also dealing with AI, machine learning, and deep learning prospectus. You see that the first data-driven methods. In data-driven, we are also using some analysis through the help of machine learning, and further on the help of deep learning. Now, the graph theory-based analysis is also available in the case of AI, and similarly, the other decomposition based method like clustering analysis, like principal component analysis, independent component analysis. These analyses are mostly utilized in case of CONN tool, because the CONN tool also supported such analysis. PCA and ICA analysis mostly done with students in the CONN library. The machine learning and the other things, because such analysis also needed some models and some coding regarding the Python, and I feel that such analyses are not done students in your radiologist stream. But in further, I also comparison between the two tools, why we are using the fMRIprep, and you people, how you people utilize such tool with the combination of font. In case my voice your screen is not visible to, please interrupt me, because I am also delivering the slides, and sometime the session break it. Now, are all people hear me?
Yes, Azam, I can hear you. I was having some internet issues as well in the beginning, but I can hear you now.
Okay. No, I move forward that, continues that. This is the statistical parameter mapping analysis. In previous slides, I am also explaining you there are two types of analysis: functional region analysis and functional connectivity. In the yellow side analysis, normally such analyses are available in CONN tool, and the people like researcher who does not know about the models, yeah, it does not utilize the models of the MRI and just analysis the MRI. Such things are doing that. Um, the first analysis, that statistic parameter mapping analysis. You see that we have the image, and image is in the format of 3D way, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Normally, it's axial view is a z-axis, and cornel is a y-axis, and one is the x-axis tool. Now, we move forward that basically such is another analysis which is correlation metric analysis. Basically such diagram or such analysis are generated from the Alzheimer dataset. You see that the correlation matrix of NC means normal patients which have not Alzheimer disease, and correlation matrix of AD means Alzheimer disease patients which have Alzheimer disease, and disease is categorized in the three format like the mild format, like the moderate format, and like attention something like clearly he has perfect Alzheimer disease patient. And two analyses are also done in the ICA and DMN. DMN basically default module network, and all the images are the brain Alzheimer. You see that in the very left side, the image is Alzheimer axial view. Basically, the axial view is a more clear, a prominent view. Preferably, the doctor most promotes that such view because this such view give you a clear analysis of uh, the disease, like the tissues and like the other things which are clear. And you see that such portions are also mapped that which have some symptom regarding the Alzheimer. Now,
Azam, I have a question for you.
yeah,
Do you think we can incorporate this specific slide as a part of our Alzheimer's diagnostic report that our system is now generating? Do you think we can?
yeah,
Because I
yeah,
know we have
yeah.
something similar already over there.
Yeah, there are a lot of analysis and a lot of files which are also incorporated in our Alzheimer report. Such is also a analysis. Such analysis is a graph-based analysis regarding the
Hmm.
correlation matrices of Alzheimer patients and non-Alzheimer patients. Basically, such diagram represent that, and such diagram is also incorporated over our report.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, thank you.
If someone have a question regarding such point, please ask me now. We move forward. Some other slide is goes to our product. In our agenda, we also discuss that how we design our product. Basically, our design of the product is SaaS, software as a service. We incorporate such product in the labs, yeah, in the hospitals, there is some like private clinics in the format of SaaS, because SaaS model is top of the art model, and such model is also incorporated in many locations successfully with the help of cloud containers. If someone has a question,
Okay, I'm just going to quickly speak over here for a couple of minutes.
yeah,
So guys, essentially what our product is, as Adam said, it's software as a service, so it's a SaaS-based platform. What essentially it means is that if a hospital utilizes our system, they will just go log in to the portal. They will have their own credentials with which they can log in. Once they log into our portal and they get our main page, our GUI, they can go and upload fMRI of a patient or MRI of a patient in there. Once they upload it, it'll give them the option to analyze it. The system runs it in real time and gives the doctor the Alzheimer's diagnostic report. So then they can review the report and see what's going on. So it's a very simple process. I have shared our first Alzheimer's diagnostic report in the group as well, but we are obviously refining it. Azam is working on it every day. Inshallah, by the end of the month, once we present that report at the Global Health Exhibition in Riyadh, it's going to be even more refined. It's going to have more stuff in it. And Azam is working hard on that with the rest of our team. So this is essentially what it is. It's software as a service. The hospital just goes, the doctor just goes and logs in, and then they can upload the fMRI of the patient, and it runs it in the system. So it's very easy. It's very simple. You simplify the process so that everyone can access it. Even if it's a hospital in a rural area, they're far away from the main city. and they don't have access to top neurologists and neuroscience centers. Anyone, even a radiologist, can go and upload that report to our portal and get a result. So back to you, Azam. Please carry on.
Yeah. Now, basically, this is a workflow of our SaaS product for Alzheimer detection, and we also in futures we also incorporate some other diseases like brain tumor, like Parkinson, because all the models are also handled our SaaS product. Basically, as Sir Ahmed says that first of all, the user provide the credentials, and the after providing the credentials, because we deal such product on the basis of subscription level. You see that in different websites there are different subscription level. Some subscription level is a free of cost, but you have some restriction that you process 5 to 6 reports free of cost. Analyze the your product, how the product works, that and how the product gives you results output, because it is the confidence building level for user. You see that the LLMs are also available, use the free version, and after some limit, if you are wanting some higher level enterprise level features, you must pay them, and after the level of subscription, they offer us different type of features. Similarly, same model is that after the authentications, the user uploads your MRI, fMRI, and our system detects that in case of DICOM, our system automatically convert in the NIfTI format, and after that, our system check that the format after the uploading of the files, and after that, our model gives the data, input data from AI and ML preparation, and our model diagnose that how which level of category classify the Alzheimer disease. Either the person have the Alzheimer disease, and either the person have no Alzheimer disease. In case of Alzheimer disease, which nature or which category it belongs to. Basically, 3 to 4 levels of Alzheimer's are categorized from different type of radiologists, and after that, our system explained that with the help of explanation AI, because after getting the different slices of images, our model make a tension map and statistical analysis on that, and generate some report through on the basis of attention map. And the plus feature is that also attach our examination attention report and analysis report to LLM. In the case of variant of LLMs and different LLMs, we get the information, and after authenticize the information with the help of RAG pipeline, because RAG is also a much authenticated pipeline which authorize the information before delivering the user as a output, and after that the output is generated, and the output is generated different types of images and different types of the figures, like your hippocampus size, like your tissues, and other things, that because such things are also available over demo report. These are labeled through notable things, and the neurologists better know that. Now, basically, this is such a workflow, and such workflow are run on cloud basis. And if we move forward, that basically this is our technology AI technology stack, because we are generating our GUI in the state of the art Next.js and React, because such libraries are the top of the art, and recently all LLMs and all the GUIs are building in such technologies and frameworks. And in the backend, we use Python, because our model is also built in Python. And through Fast API, we also get the inference of our model and share the inference over model in the case of report images through Fast API. And Fast API also have a too much authentication features, like credential features. And at the back end, we are also use deployment purpose. We are also use the Docker. Docker is basically the container, which is also such like that. The Linux is the operating system, and such if we move to cloud, the Docker is a basically local container system, and such container system is also available in the cloud, in big clouds like Google Cloud, Amazon Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and other top of the art clouds. And we also manage such clouds with the Kubernetes, because Kubernetes is also a tool which manage the clouds and different cluster. Such things are also we are managed in your lab, because your lab are also we deploy the Docker container, and the fMRIprep is also deploy in the Docker container, and you people just use different container instance for your experiments. Similarly, we also employ some generative AI and agentic API stack, which is OpenAI Assistant Library, Google Gemini Library, Group, and other different LLM tools like LangChain is a basic tool we support from large language models, and also new things are also coming day by day, and we incorporate that. Now we move basically. This is basically the how we deal the fMRI for pre-processing. Basically, this is a basic goal that we deploy in your lab, and you people must know that how the things are working in the back end, and what is the difference between the tool which are you using in MATLAB, and how the MATLAB tool incorporating interact with the fMRI, and you avail the benefits of both the tools in the professional way. There are two basic parts of pre-processing of fMRI. First part is nautical pre-processing, and second is functional pre-processing. The nautical pre-processing is just like that. You give the images. When we conduct MRI, there are two types of images: T1 weighted images and T2 weighted images. Basically, these are the functionalities of the MRI. When you done some experiment, you collect the data from some person who are working on diffusion MRI images. Then you ask that how nature of data you require that. Basically, T2 images are the images which are too much heavy images, and when sometimes the T1 images are is enough from the analysis, but in some cases we need both type of images, T1 and T2 images. And after the getting some images over fMRI pipeline, um, pre-process such images in the basis of the tool use FSL or not T1 app tool. Basically, this is the fMRI library utilize different type of libraries. The basic library for fMRI is FSL. FSL the library, the first library designing from fMRI. Such library is also
Azam, I think I lost you over there.
apply some other things on the pre-processing like the motion correction. See that is estimate the motion occur in the fMRI volumes and correct that. Similarly, it's also fix the lags in the bold signal, which are also available for conducting the acquired data from fMRI. And other thing is that the alignment of the images. Basically, when we done the MRI, the alignment of all the images are not in the perfect way, but for analysis purpose, we must align such images in such a better way and a numerical format. And the last thing is that we apply a template for registration because all the images are templated in the same like frame. Template mean frame. When we you see that when you capture your images and you frame that, your images are similarly looking that similar concepts are uh, apply in case of registering such volume, uh, because these things are not uh, explained in such a short session. But in coming sessions, we also explain that what type of templates are available. Commonly, 3 to 4 type of are available for registering the images. The tool we also prepared that, and the recent last lecture we also show such thing that in the our tool. Now we move forward, and it's a last comparison section of how we compare the CONN toolbox with fMRIprep. Basically, this is a major thing because I see that from emails and after conversation of Dr. Shwak, many students are use the CONN toolbox. SPM toolbox is also available in MATLAB, but I see that the CONN toolbox are more feasible for fMRI purpose. That's why the people are using your lab, the CONN toolbox. The core purpose is that the fMRI pipeline pays fMRI raw data for analysis and apply all the things alignment and other normalization, slice, timing correction, motion correction. All things are done in the pipeline. But in case of CONN toolbox, the function basically the CONN toolbox specialty is used for functional connectivity analysis. And in functional connectivity analysis, you perform the statistical modeling, some denoising on the data, and such like things. You do not pre-process your data, and sometimes your data is not in the pre-processed form. Your results are not up to the mark. That's why I deploy such library in your lab. You first of all just give some commands, and the data is available in the refined form, in the form of bit structure, and you utilize such build structure from CONN toolbox because CONN toolbox uh, also supported both structures, raw structures also, and also the bit structure. But I prefer that the bit structure is a state-of-the-art structure, and the analysis and other things are very easy in such structure. Now, the second is pre-processing stage in workflow. In case of fMRI, the raw data clean and pre-process. But in case of CONN toolbox, we just connect the data and prepare our analysis. Uh, and if our data is not pre-processed and your result is not up to the mark, this is a basic and flaw of such tool because such tool does not provide some level of pre-processing, provide that just like alignment, denoising, but not provide the up to the level of pre-processing like the motion correction, just like the slice, timing, and other things that. Now, the second phase is that functions and features of both such libraries. Data format, you see that fMRI support bit imaging data structure, or in case of tool, CONN toolbox cannot import fMRI output and SPM process data. It's mean that first of all, you prepare such base structure data in the fMRI and then forward to CONN tool. And the second thing is motion correction because fMRI, the motion correction is a major feature because not all the slices are in correct format, and you must apply the motion correction for data pre-processing pipeline. And the second is slice timing correction. Basically, such is another other feature which are handled through fMRIprep, special normalization. Such feature is also normalization features are also available in phone tool, but not at the up to the mark standard. Such thing is also available if your data is not brain skull stripping. It means that the skull is also available in your data. Your analysis is not good, not up to the mark. Now you make some fMRI built-in features, provide you the brain extraction and skull stripping. And other thing, the function connected analysis. You see that the analysis features are not built-in available in the fMRI, but you make some programming code, some bash script, also embed that in fMRIprep. But such things are available in phone tool. That's why you people use such tool. But the raw data you collect is not up to the mark. And I suppose that when you have not a raw data in the correct format, how you can analysis and how you can provide the best analysis for that. Uh, in such cases, that's why I am doing that to train you people on fMRI prep, pre-processing, and it's just like easy task, not um, uh, routines are just like some bash scripts and some 3 to 4 lines Python coding. The all the things are done that in backend. Now move forward that implementation. How we implement that in the fMRI prep in Python built-in and the top of the art libraries are also incorporated in like NI type mean narrow imaging Bible library. FSL is also we see a basic library for fMRI prep. fMRI is also incorporated in it, and advanced normalization tool is also available in it. And you see that in case of CONN, you integrated with SPM because CONN tool does not provide you the data pre-processing. That's why you use SPM because SPM has some method for data pre-processing. And the other side, GUI, basically the CONN is a fully GUI, and I also designed such tool for you. FMA provide fully GUI purpose. Some GUI, some things are also available in command line, and we incorporate such commands in the GUI. You just click GUI and all the things done inside. You see the automation. fMRIprep is highly automated tool, and the other is semi-automated tool. And similarly, the workflow of the integration, you see that you give a raw data, and your raw data is converted to bit structure. And after that, the fMRI processing is applied on that. And after processing is applied, you move forward the data to CONN toolbox. And CONN toolbox analysis features, statistical and network analysis are also available in that. Just click that and the analysis is performed. And basically, such are the use cases. Scenario, you standardize, you put a producible pre-processing through fMRIprep. In case of connectivity analysis, you choose CONN. Fully automation pipeline is fMRIprep. And if you use interactive connectivity modeling, you use CONN tool. And similarly, if you use uh, Python for ML workflow, you means that you, in case you build a model, you make a model through fMRIprep in the future. But in case of CONN, you cannot build a model because the model building, all the things of pre-processing, pre-processors are also applied in pre-processing pipeline. In summarize that, the fMRIprep role is pre-processing. It's a broader view. Basically, the role of the fMRIprep is better pre-processing of data. And the role of Connect toolbox is analysis. And functional connectivity analysis is also the basic and core analysis which are done by CONN toolbox. Platform is not different. Python is also a simple language, just like a MATLAB, because both the languages are taught um, in the universities. And the output is also, in case of fMRI, clean, normalized images, but in case of CONN, you just give a connectivity matrices. In the previous slides, I also discussed that how the connectivity matrices are made through statistical maps. Basically, this is the idea how we perform such tasks, such experiments in the labs. Now, if somebody have a question, please ask me.
Azam, I have a couple of questions. Then I'll let the others ask if they want to. Question number one would be, so I know you're going to assign them tasks today or tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about what these tasks are going to be and what they're going to do?
Yeah, basically we design the tasks in the two categories. First category is that we get some data sets regarding the Alzheimer disease, and we apply. We got the some fMRIs from acne and some other sites, and after that we apply the fMRI prep, and after applying the fMRI pre-processing pipeline, we make some MRI analysis report, such like that ASL analysis report and such like functional connectivity analysis report. This is the first part of the task. Some students uh, who are well aware some pre-processing and we are interested for pre-processing pipelines, we such students are move forward that. And the second task is that the students who are interested from furthermore, like the modeling of the models, if they are interested to seek the Python, and after seeking Python, such library like I see that some people have idea about TensorFlow and PyTorch. Then we train the model on Alzheimer by getting the data of fMRI and also the PET amyloid, because we also tune our model for PET amyloid. Then the students also have a new idea how we combine a hybridly approach from both images for getting the fMRI of our normal T1 weighted images, and the other side is that the PET amyloid images. And after training such data, we got a result. And uh, the people who are also interested some AI, the GUI like feature, how we build such model from GUI from Streamlit. Such people are also categorizing. This is
Okay, that's
basically.
perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. And one last question from my side is I know you are working on the pre-processing pipeline that we are making for Dr. Schwag. Now I'm going to be, inshallah, traveling to Riyadh on the 26th. So I'm hoping that we can wrap that up by then so that we can go and set it up. Is your schedule on time for that?
Yeah, yeah, inshallah. Inshallah.
Okay,
We are
perfect.
in.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Azam. For everyone else on the call, and also for the benefit of other people who are joining late, or there are a lot of people who message me that they're going to view the recording tonight or tomorrow on YouTube, so that's fine as well. So, what I would suggest is for everyone, if they have any questions, just write down your questions and post them in the WhatsApp group, and then Azam or myself, whoever is available, will answer those questions over there. So that way, um, all the people can utilize, even the people who are not on the call right now, they can utilize that knowledge and move forward. And Azam is going to be sending out tasks to you guys by tomorrow, inshallah. And I'd like you to look at them, have a look at the tasks. We have tasks from a neuro imaging and neuroscience perspective. We also have a task from the AI perspective. So wherever best suits you, you can take that on. And Azam, I'd like these students to start doing these tasks because that's very important. I think they need to get practical experience. I see someone has their hand up. Ragat?
I can't see that. If somebody have question that ask me.
If you have any questions you want to ask right now, you can ask them, or you can post the questions in the WhatsApp group as well. It's entirely up to you.
Now, just 5 minutes. Show you
Sure.
library. I am also sharing that people. Uh,
Yep.
Basically, everybody views screen.
Yes.
Basically, this is a basic library. The people who do not know about the Linux, because in the practical environment, and people are also a PS degree of radiologist, and the Dr. Schwab also working on Linux and your library. The lab is also building environment, and we prefer that the Linux environment. Now this is a complete tutorial from scratch to that. How what is the bash? Bash basically a command line prompt, just like a prompt we are using in the Windows. Such prompt is called command line prompt, such like the bash. And bash is also a facility you make a scripts. If you move forward, that is basically installation of sometimes the people using the Windows and they do not want to use that the Linux. Now this is the easiest way. Just install your PowerShell and write the command WSL dash install. The Linux is already installed in your system without any interruption. And after that, you make your make a user and other things, and the other all the things are available. Similarly, the person who are using the Macs also available that how we use the Linux, and how the tool is also Catalina is also a tool. And the people who separately install the Linux, it's a similarly did that the similar the commands of bash ls mean the list of the file. And if we move forward, that this is basically how we create a bash script. Basically, this is a bash script file. You see that just like a similar 1 to 3 line commands, and all the commands are in the form of um, move forward that about creating our first basket. Wait a minute. This is basically this is the basket. Basket just it's like that. We make a different commands in the sequence, and after that we save a file in sh mode. The sh is the extension of the basket. You see that we define a variables and we define different commands, and after that one click one go all the things are done. That this is a basket. And in case of you, when we make a pipeline, such baskets are also incorporating of MRI, fMRI in a GUI prospectus. But you people must know that the how the things are working in backend. You see that the configuration, how we configure that. This is a complete tutorial, uh, which is very useful to all the peoples. How the Linux is, I think that I do my best as the easiest way to all people learn about the Linux, because it's too much. If you are um, conscious and you have love to seek AI, you must know about the Linux, because the Linux is deeply involved in AI prospectus, especially in the medical imaging and such like that. And the other things that we also see that also available a tutorial about GitHub, because many people do not know how GitHub library. Basically, the GitHub is a repository, how we create repository and how we get upload the repository, and how which commands are used. Such tutorial also facilitate you. And the third thing is that regarding the IDE means integrated development environment, and I also make a tutorial on that. Basically, I am using the Visual Studio Code, and we also embed that some AI tools like Cursor. You embed that Cursor because Cursor automatically resolve your error, your programming code, and other things like that. And in the fourth level, I also include some examples from paid services and the free of cost library, like the students who like to use AI.
Thank you, Azam. I lost you there for a second. I think it's the internet connectivity again. I'm
Yeah,
just going to add something over here.
yeah,
You guys to take a crack at it.
yeah. Are you hearing me? I think Sir Ahmad is lost
Azam,
connection
sorry, I
because
lost you over there for a second. Sorry. So I'm just going to say, I think it's my internet that's acting up, but I'm just going to say that I'd like everyone to do these tasks in this upcoming week so that in the next session, so I'd like that to happen in our next session.
now if somebody have a question, then post it now through WhatsApp group. And I also suggest you that um, I I share you that um, different people's give me um, email, and I also designed that. I built some rough idea that how your expertise, how your degree, and I feel that majority students are religious sciences, yeah, neurosciences, and somebody one or two students related to data science, yeah, artificial intelligence. And from your experience, because all your people mentioned that your CV, different type of your experience, and I feel that majority have know about that MRI and fMRI. And someone like that, Mariam, is also working on AI power tool. And one student is based that Zainab Jamil is also in this. He has also too much good profile. I also incorporate that. And after that, see that I design such two level of tasks, and inshallah I share you to tonight and tomorrow. Uh, if you have any question, um, post in the chat. Uh, Chat box is available that I reply you.
Okay, perfect, Azam. Yes, so that's very important that the tasks, that the students attempt the tasks, and then in the next session next week, we get feedback from them. How did they find the tasks? Were they difficult? Were they easy? What progress have they made? So I'd like that to happen. As far as the any questions anyone may have, please post it actually in the WhatsApp group so that everyone can benefit over there, so that even after the call has ended, everyone can access them. And thank you very much, Azam, for your session today. I've posted the PowerPoint presentation in the group as well, and as well as the GitHub repository, so you guys can take a look over there. This
Uh,
tutorial of the task that Azam showed us on the link, I've also posted the link over there, so you for the batch script and Linux, so you can go and also attempt that if you like. And the main tasks, Azam will be emailing you guys, so you can take a look at those. Azam, if that's all, then we should sign off.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So everyone have a good weekend. Thank you for coming out today. Sorry about the internet connectivity issues today. I've had issues all day over here today. So thank you very much. And please post any questions in the WhatsApp group again. And and that's it. And good night. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.